I am Suresh Vadivela. So today our group will be presenting about why SPM students need to read motivational books. So the first motivational book that we would like to introduce is Atomic Habits by the author James Clear. One of the core idea that this book represents is big success doesn't come from a big action, but a small action that repeated in a everyday tasks. Many students believe that success depends on talent, intelligence, or a sudden motivation drive. However, this book, Atomic Habits, explain what truly matters is consistency. For many SPM students, they will feel overwhelming or some may feel lost or lost of interest or unmotivated or unsure from where they need to begin after the SPM exams. But Atomic Habits addresses this problem by showing that you do not need to change your whole life at once, but you only need to start with small habits in everyday activities. For example, studying for just 20 minutes in a day or plan what you should do on next day or tomorrow may feel unimportant, but that actually a great thing to do because when you have a planned schedule, your day will move more easily and peacefully without complicated your mind and your day. So this shows that success doesn't happen suddenly for sure, but it builds slowly through repeated small actions over the time. So that's all from me. Now I'll pass to the next speaker who will like to explain about the impact of this book to the life of the students. So that's all from me.
Hello everyone, I'm Elhaku, and now that we already know what the book is about, I'll talk about the impact of atomic habits. One major impact of atomic habits is that it changed the way people think about motivation. Instead of waiting to feel motivated, the book explained that success comes from building good systems and daily routines. This idea is especially important for students. Many students struggle with procrastination and poor time management. Atomic habits show that even small habits like studying for a few minutes every day can make a big difference over time. By practicing small habits consistently, students improve their focus, discipline, and self confidence. When they, when they see progress, they feel encouraged to continue, which creates a positive cycle. Another important impact of the book is how it changed the way we see failure. The book teaches us that failure is not the opposite of success, but part of the learning process. Missing one day does not mean failure. What matters is not giving up. Because of this lesson, atomic habits help students prepare not only for exam but also for adult life. It teaches responsibilities, consistency, and long-term thinking. That is why we strongly recommend atomic habits to students, especially SPM students who want to build uh, better habits and achieve long-term success in their students and in life. That's all, and thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Sophia Akimi. Now I want to present about the second book I would like to share. Is Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Carol Dweck. This book introduces two important concepts: a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is when people believe their abilities are permanent and cannot change. A growth mindset is when people believe they can improve through effort, learning, and practice. Many SPM students feel discouraged because they think exam results define their intelligence. This book explains that intelligence is not fixed and that everyone has ability to grow. This idea helps students understand that struggling or failing does not mean they are weak, but that they are still learning. The book is especially meaningful for students who feel afraid of challenges or mistakes. It teaches that challenges help us grow stronger. For students standing at an important turning point of this SPM, Mindset offers hope and motivation by showing that the future is shaped by attitude, not by the result. That's all from me. Thank you. Now I will pass to the next person.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Akmal Hakim. Building on what has been shared earlier, now I will be sharing the impact and call to action of the book Mindset. Firstly, the impact of mindset is powerful because it changed how people respond to failure and criticism. Instead of giving up, readers learn to see challenges as opportunities to improve. This can be seen when students fail a test and choose to reflect on the mistake and try again instead of feeling discouraged. In addition, students with a growth mindset are more willing to try new things, ask questions, and keep learning even when things are difficult. In class, they are more confident to ask questions even when they are unsure to the answer. Furthermore, this mindset is important in higher education, careers, and personal life. People who believe they can improve are more confident and resilient. This is especially important in university or the workplace, where individuals are expected to learn new skills and adapt to the challenges. As a result, with a growth mindset, students become more open to feedback and more willing to work on their weaknesses. Rather than avoiding criticism, students use feedback from teachers to improve their performance. Therefore, we encourage SPM students to read mindset so they can build confidence, resilience, and positive attitude that will support them throughout their education and future careers. This mindset helps them stay motivated and focused when preparing for exam and future studies. In short, a growth mindset helps students face challenges with confidence and determination. That's all for me. Now I will pass to the next speaker who will present the 7 habits. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Haziq Zairi, and the third motivational book that we want to introduce is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. The book focuses on developing good character, responsibility, and effectiveness in life. It teaches habits such as being proactive, setting clear goals, managing time wisely, and working well with others. For example, being proactive means taking responsibility for your actions instead of blaming others, such as studying early for exams rather than waiting until the last minute. Setting clear goals can be as simple as planning what results you want to achieve after SPM and taking steps toward them. These habits help students become more organized, disciplined, and prepared for real life challenges. For instance, managing time wisely can help students balance schoolwork, co curriculum activities, and rest while working well with others is useful during group assignments or school projects. For SPM students entering a new phase of life, these habits are essential. They help students take responsibility for their decisions and plan their future move effectively. As an example, students who practice these habits are more likely to make better choices while selecting their courses, careers, or managing their finance after schools. The books the book also encouraged readers to focus on long-term success rather than short-term pleasure. For example, instead of spending all their time on entertainment or social media, students are encouraged to invest time in learning new skills that will benefit them in the future. Overall, these books help students understand the success begins with personal values and daily discipline. By applying these habits consistently, students can build strong character, achieve their goals, and become more confident in facing future challenges. That's all from me. I will pass to the next person to tell you about the impact of the book. Thank you.
The impact of the 7 habits of highly effective people is that it helps readers become more confident and responsible in managing their life. One clear illustration of this is that students learn to plan their time effectively and take responsibility for their own action rather than blaming others. Students who practice this habit are better at handling stress, communicating with others, and achieving personal goals. This can be seen when a student who prioritizes tasks is able to manage examination pressure more effectively and communicating clearly during group assignment. These habits are useful not only in education, but also in future workplace and relationship. This is evident in the workplace, where such habit enable students to work more collaboratively, solve problems professionally, and build positive relationship with colleagues. Reading this book gives students guidance that help them make better decisions both now and in the future. This is reflected in students developing effective study routine, setting realistic goals, and making informed career choices. In conclusion, motivational books such as Atomic Habits, Mindset, and the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People provide valuable lessons for personal growth and success. We strongly encourage all SPM students to read this book and gain motivation, confidence, and direction for a better future. Thank you for your attention.